Low. Immediately have to take a nap, I think. Or restart and see if that fixes it. If not, works. Ooh. Yeah. Alright. Let me figure out what's causing the HUD change. Got the HUD changes first. And we'll move on. I have that as HUD 1, but it keeps switching between the two. I think it's an Alt key. Alright, give me a second. Gonna do a light nap. Gonna try something a little different. Play. Nope. Needing me to do a full one. They couldn't even access the box. Moving that down. Ugh. Oh,
Hello in Kiflam.
yeah, come on, Liza. Said you wanted to talk yesterday and I wasn't able to. Are you today?
Yes, indeed.
What time?
I am very much at my leisure thus far, so truly, whatever is most convenient and amiable for you.
Okay. Give me like 5 minutes. I need to go get some food. Uh, but after that, I am free, so we can meet wherever you'd like.
Oh, wonderful. I will I'll send you a ping.
Okay.
Mm, wonderful.
265.
265. Excellent.
All right. A bit.
All right, I'll see you shortly.
Car also needs an engine replacement. 50%. Hello.
How's it going?
Right. I get combos, please.
Yes. Would you want a beef or meat slab McClellan?
Forever beef, please.
Okay, and what would you like for the drink?
Either doesn't matter to me.
Okay, 2 combos up on there. Oh, give me a second. 1 second. Apparently there were more dishes than I can tell.
It happens.
No? Okay, there you go. Now it's on there.
Yeah.
2 forever beefs and 4 death punch.
Thank you so much.
There you go.
Have a good one.
You too. Have a good day.
Yeah. Can I just say my thoughts behind it?
Hello.
Hi, I was wondering how much you charge to replace an engine. Like,
I think it's like 15K or something like that. The total. Everything.
If you wouldn't mind, I desperately need it.
Yeah. If you want to meet me down at Mosley's, I can do it.
Okay, I will see
All
you
right.
there.
Okay. See ya.
Thanks. Bye. Alright. Actually, this is getting really weird. Why keeps stuff like that keeps happening. Two coming this way. Alright.
Going to automatic.
Yeah. I have a sequential, but I always.
Were
put
you
it
here
in
for
the
the engine
automatic.
replacement?
Yep.
Do you have dash money?
Do.
Give me one second. I'm gonna go grab your engine replacement. And I'll put it in.
Thanks. Hi, Nana.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Tired.
Yeah. Not Terry.
No.
What is?
Hmm?
What is?
Halen. Doctor.
Oh. Oh! Hi!
Hi.
Sorry, I didn't recognize you because you're not in scrubs.
I know. Most people don't.
It's nice to see you.
Nice seeing you.
I haven't needed medical so far today.
That's good.
Just wait until Benny wakes up.
Mmm.
I usually don't need the hospital as much when Benny's not awake.
Engine bay is actually back here. Over by the, behind the driver's
Oh.
seat.
I was about to say, I was like, this can't seem to.
It's a very weird car.
Yeah. You know what? As long as you know where it's at, that's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
Pop the hood real quick. I just want to double check.
Yeah.
Everything's good.
I need my hood open too, right?
We might have to go to tuner for yours.
The boat is sequential or an automatic?
More than likely.
Oh, yeah. All fixed.
All right, perfect. You're all good to go.
Thank you so
Yep.
much.
Here, pop your head. I'm pretty sure I can't do it here anymore.
Hell?
Yeah.
Probably.
I gotta take it to college. You have to get underneath the car now. Give me a tuner.
I have a feeling like the performance on this probably just fucking rose dramatically. It's also kind of crazy that it went up over 100 points with tier 3s in it. I think it's an 823 now. It's oh yeah, it definitely is accelerating a little bit faster at the top end. Well, you know, it's me time to actually eat. All right. Fortunately, more than likely, I will be meeting with Eliza. I'll probably give Rain a call with Whisper. And then I will be calling it there. I'm on about 4 hours of sleep. Still very tired. But I did say I would meet with Eliza today, and then seeing Rain having called Whisper that needs to do something. And I probably also need to get a disguise of some sort. As Gareth made a good point that we should probably have certain disguises. But that used none of the tool set? What? Keep doing it. Do is mute the music. Is the next gas station. It's a very short stream today. I'm exhausted. I'm on about 4 hours of sleep. I am not planning on doing this. Yeah. I have like two things, or at least one thing I said I was going to do today on Halen. I'm going to do that. And then after that, I have to make a call, and then I'm probably calling it, because I need to probably take a nap today before I go to work. Otherwise, it ain't gonna go well. And then I am done streaming for at least 2 days, eventually 3. I'm gonna very much need that break. Turning is still atrocious on this thing, even with the tires. Out really easily still. I'm gonna hate if it's in the FIB building because I keep knocking wood. Still ain't the greatest.
Kiflam.
Too close for my comfort, but what's going on?
Admittedly, I thought I was being more slick because it was I thought it was going to be a little darker when we would meet, but regardless, it seems as though something's been cracked.
Oh,
Are you aware of this?
I've heard two things have been cracked,
Hmm.
but I only know of one thing that exists. And I put it out. So,
Mm-hmm. Is it same as the
if Whisper is not tied to it, then I don't know about it.
Then you very likely know about this.
Yep, that's what I put out.
That's what I figured. It seems that there are individuals, I don't have names yet, who are not happy about this information getting out.
You know which information they're referring to?
The files.
Hmm.
And the fact that there is an unidentified enigma, your friend, apparently there are plainclothes members of the FBI who have ingratiated and infiltrated themselves into some criminal organizations to get more information.
I assumed as much. Any idea of who or which ones, or is it just kind of a...
Not
feeling?
quite sure yet. I do know that it might also be connected to a new arms dealing group that has risen up by name of Aaliyah's Armory.
Think they're involved? I mean, it would make sense. They're getting arms, probably from the FIB.
That is what I'm curious about. I'm sorry I'm coming to you with half knowledge, but
Right now, that's better than anyone else has given me.
and I do know some people are being very loud and attracting a lot of attention in regards to doomsday prophecies and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Our mutual friends,
One was...
Randy and Margot,
yeah.
apparently have been facing repercussions to some degree.
Not to just some degree, Randy almost died.
Is that so?
Yeah.
I did speak with him the other day, and admittedly, I'm a little hesitant to take everything he says 100%, because it seems as though he's,
Lost it a little bit.
a little bit.
He lost it because I told him. Which verified most of what he thought was happening, just not to the same degree. And Margot already knew, and it was just verifying what she knew.
Thank you for help clearing a concern of mine.
Yeah. I think they're on our side.
I know Randall is. He's very good at playing his part.
Yeah.
My only hope is that he stays safe because he's...
They left him in the ICU last night. Just to
Oh.
rest. No one knows he's there. Except for 2.
Mm.
Helios. I've only had some very few interactions with. And Margot. And Randy claimed that Margot and Billy were trying to kill him.
I heard the very same from him.
Which
I
very
can't help
concerning.
but feel a little... I can't help but feel a little responsible.
Same.
Since I did leave him. Not even 32 hours ago.
Yeah. I left him a little less than 12, or a little more than 12. Let's walk a little bit. I like standing.
Of course.
Long. Just shiver up my spine. So, I've shared the file with one group so far. My plan is to share it with every gang in the city. I figured one of 2 things are going to happen. They're going to kill each other for 10 spots, potentially. Or they're going to realize that they can't guarantee anyone lives unless they stop the entire thing.
Wow.
We have to pick. I can't think of a better option right now. So December 7th is going to be when the questions will be asked and the books will be delivered if they haven't gotten them early. They get them early by solving the second part of the riddle inside of that cipher that you have. But we can go across, I think. You better. I don't know if you can think of anything better. Anything that might get people to get along that want to kill each other normally.
You know, I'm... If you asked me that maybe 3 days ago, I might have been more confident with my answer, but, I'd like to think, and I realize that there's perhaps a bit of naivety and delusion attached to it, that New Epsilon could be a conduit for that. But by and far, people are more... I'm learning, especially with the preconceptions that people have with what we're trying to accomplish. Violence is an instinct that very few people are interested in tempering.
Yeah. That's concerning. You have a car, or did you just walk here?
I do have a car.
I have mine. That's why I was just asking. Probably better to just keep moving. Just put officers right
indeed.
There. Yours might be better. Honesty, whatever it
That is
is.
horrible. Why? You're lucky I'm a good
I
person.
have a feeling I have been slightly compromised.
Are you feeling like an outfit change?
feeling like an entire image change.
Oh, wonderful.
Suspicion.
Not at all. Boy, I didn't realize how hot this area was.
Yeah.
Why you ain't pick up when I called you earlier? You didn't get my text?
Why the fuck would you take movie star away? Are
Well,
you
my
a goddamn
man sure
fool?
love the bustieri. Does Inspector Knickers sell those?
This is lasting longer than I thought it would. Sorry. I am so, like, trying to stay, like, focused so I don't, like, start drifting away.
I hope you can forgive the long trail here, just in case the suspicious trunk people doubled back.
I respect it, if nothing else. It's what I would do if I had the option. Never worked for any intelligence agencies, have you?
As a part of Epsilon and Vice City.
Explains it.
No. No formal intelligence agencies.
Yeah, but the instincts are there. You just did what I normally do. You also
Well, I'll take that as comfort.
Yeah, well, if you follow the traffic laws, you are also more likely to catch someone tailing you. At least in this city.
That is very true. Due to some... I'll just say it. Due to some gang activity, I might have to forego this car color because even though technically it is licensed under the Epsilon Center in Liberty City, this particular shade of light blue.
It's SOB.
Yep. And they have gotten on the wrong side of a couple of people, and it's
I mean, Hades and them, I think, have finally squashed their beef. But
oh, that's good.
it's annoying. think I'm gonna have to cut my hair.
Ah. I should have been more thoughtful to at least have us parked by a barber shop.
Fine. There's a razor around here somewhere. Electric razor. Just gonna take off the top. All this. I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're not. It's quite all right. Huh.
Whoops. The hat come off.
Well, can't wait to go on a walk in nature.
Yeah, I don't.
What is it? You don't?
Get on a bike. Drive into the sunset.
Whoa, that's so poetic and stuff. Are you talking like motorbike or like a pedal bike that you have to pedal?
Give me a bike. I don't care.
I know a pretty good spot for bikes.
Okay.
That's like way up north.
Well, might be a good place.
Ah, yeah, it's by that, the tram station on Chiliad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or not on Chiliad, but by Chiliad.
At the base. Yeah, it's alright. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, okay.
We choose what we choose. The car, the road, and out of town.
Oh, easy.
So good. Alright. Let's...
I have another car up north, but it's that gross shade of blue.
The good, just like, green color.
Mm.
Green.
That would be so sick.
No one cares about green.
It's such a shame. It's such a good color.
He does voices so fucking well. Well, appreciate if probably need to get back to my car unless we got something else we want to discuss. And all of this ain't gonna drop it while we're together. That hurts.
Oh, of course,
so
of course.
much. Oh my god.
I can absolutely drop you off. I think we hit the most cogent points that I needed to bring up. It's mostly going to be trying to get to the bottom of where some of this is coming from.
Your bus,
Mm.
and then because of that, gorillas.
Oh, are they connected?
They did the cipher together.
Oh. Well, if anything, that's quite defining. Where, pray tell, did you park your car?
We walked past it when we went to get to your farm.
Okay.
Just go back towards Integrity. Just drop me off at Integrity. I'll be
Hope you can forgive me. I'm spatially challenged at
It's
times.
alright. Yeah, besides that, say, I would watch out for those two. Brandon and Edgar are involved with Whisper, or were involved with Whisper. I'm sure he has since gotten them ousted, or is still trying to use them.
Interesting.
They're the ones who gave the mentioned something of like missiles early on. It kind of started the whole, I think, part of the panic going through the city. I didn't say nukes, but it's better to assume they're nukes than assume it's like a cruise missile. Because a cruise missile doesn't reset everything. A nuke does.
True.
Okay. Drop me off here and I'll just make a walk. I'll walk to the car.
Wonderful.
It's a bit.
The document I shared with you, I'm continuing to update that. So once I get a clear idea of things, would you prefer that I reach out to you
Sure.
or pass a message along through that?
Don't think I still have access. I'll check.
Ah. Well then, here. Let me amend that quick.
What I will do is also give you access to our side. What's that, gorilla? No, no, no. Or naughty, naughty. Yeah, I think it's really funny how things have gotten because of part of it of everything was like Halen's been on the idea. You know, I would suggest putting everything, I'm gonna throw this away afterwards, but everything you give is in a document form and not paper form.
Ah. Good
It
point.
makes things a lot harder to get access to. Just,
I'll keep that in mind.
yeah. All right. Hi.
Okay, Flom.
If I haven't seen someone from Peppo's over here. Like this entire thing, like I overdid something yesterday, and it also was just a fucking perfect storm, which was great, and also been stressed about it since of Halen being found out. It just all of like it's my own. It's the streamer's issue. It wasn't Halen's issue. He wanted it to be in the perfect place. I had that camera up 4 different places, and I removed it because I didn't like how it looked. That's it. That's what the reason was. I would have been never seen if I just put it down and left like I wanted to initially. But I was like, no, I have time. Like they're over on their block. It's okay. Fucking everything, like all of the planning I have done is about to fucking come undone. And a lot of it, I think that's one of the reasons I did not sleep well last night, is I'm just like, in a lot of ways terrified that about 80 hours of work is about to go down the fucking drain. Because this is not an immune character. This character does die, does have perma conditions, does have like realistic things, because it ensures that, one, I take things seriously and like don't hand wave some things. But you know, like, it's also my first character, like RP character ever in this kind of space. So this was a lot of trying stuff out, seeing what works, what doesn't. And with like everything that's been happening recently, it's like before any of this, he was paranoid, right? Before he came to the city, he was already paranoid. He was in the city and he got comfortable. And I actually like tried to show that he got comfortable, and then he realized he was being complacent. His hair color has meanings. And when he was orange, oh, thanks for the follow, old man Howler. When he had orange hair, because he had orange hair for a while, that was him being content and complacent. And also a little apprehension, because of he recognized, I'm getting too comfortable. This is feeling normal. I shouldn't be feeling normal. I have something I'm out here to do. I need to do it. Oh, Fowler. Thanks for the gift and welcome, Gorilla. I mean, me, just like how much the community has loved this, it's very satisfying, and how much the like role players are enjoying this is even more so. It is kind of nuts. Just because, again, I have been streaming for, I think, 3 months now? Maybe under 3, like less than 3 months, I want to say. Like, oh, less than 2 months, holy shit. I have been on the server for less than 4. Like, I'm just approaching like 3.5. So this all has happened very quickly, in the grand scheme of things, and like what I wanted to have happen. Halen was supposed to be a stupidly slow burn character, like year plus of building stuff up. But I needed to have gotten in the server like during its infancy, for the web to have full meaning. I went into it a little bit last night. I do like jump around seeing different, like how different streamers are reacting, because like initially it was the first time I've ever used a voice changer. I don't know how, like, I can hear it, other people can't. And what? That it's my which part of that, Fowler? Because like all of it, it's just like, yeah, it's all new, all of it, every last bit. Yeah. Yup, it is. I've done D&D for years now, like 6 years ish. I've DM'd for 5 of those years. I've built a world. I have built so many different characters. I love intertwining our like storyline, like stories and backgrounds and stuff like that. I love that shit. That is my thing. I also create a lot of trauma in my players. My backstory, I think, is excessive. And my backstory was still evolving when I first got onto this server. There are times where it's like, yeah, no, there's like, I put I tell a lot of people when they're making characters, one of the most important things you need to do is be like, okay, my character, what does my character care about most? Is it fame? Is it fortune? Is it relationships? Is it like honor, family? Like there's a shit ton of things that you can care about. And you need to make like a top 5 list of what you care about. And then you need to start putting, and if you don't know what the top 5 is, start asking, okay, yes and no. My other character that I have, and it's gonna suck, because I have a feeling Halen's coming to an end very quickly. Um, as I said, I have to basically, I know this. Firewolf knows this. Halen has no idea. Halen's acting like everything's normal. Um, he's getting more paranoid because everyone keeps mentioning FIB. So he is in the paranoid stage of people are finding out. And what Eliza just told him today has him absolutely fucking terrified. Because of yesterday, because of last night. He does not, he knows the gorillas just, because the idea for last night is the gorillas don't know exactly what's going on in the city yet. Like everything. Tripas probably do. Halen expected when Brandon and Edgar got involved with Whisper the first time and Whisper explained everything, that they would share all of that with their gang. That is the expectation. He is not stupid enough or naive enough to think they're going to keep it a secret. That's not how this works. That's not how people work. You share. And you make a decision. Thing is, Halen has more information than they do in multiple aspects. I saw Bowler, you mentioned like Halen's upset because people were thinking too small time. Because he knows what was done at the FIB. He knows what was done in Leon crime family. He knows what happens in large groups when you hire someone out to do something extremely either illegal or important. It is like the burial of Genghis Khan. The people who do the work, and then you kill them. So nothing about it ever gets out and no one ever knows. And then you kill the people who killed them because now they're 3 steps removed. And no one has any idea. They just look at it and go, that's weird. Oh well. And move on. And Halen's like, that's what's gonna happen. That's what's happening here. Like, he knows because everyone in this city uses hypothetically or allegedly like it's a magical word. And so I've gone back to the scene multiple times just to make sure I got the wording right. And the question I had asked in the scene was also important, which Edgar says, hypothetically, if we get a missile, would that be something you're interested in? Halen goes, like a rocket launcher? Yes, that's really important to know. And he's like, no, a missile. Brandon goes, high yield. That's all the context Halen needs. And Halen goes, oh, a cruise missile, in that like brief couple seconds, a cruise missile, while high yield, isn't gonna do what needs to be done to reset a city. Nuclear missile will. Holy fucking shit. These guys know a nuclear missile's coming into the city. Again, fucking paranoia. He has no basis of that for that information. None whatsoever. paranoia gives him that thought process. And again, at that point in time, I didn't know Faceless was a thing. Firewolf had no idea that was a thing. That is what Halen thinks and how my thought process worked in that moment. And I was like, holy fucking shit. I need these guys on my side. And I'm going to be in Halen. His entire thing is whispers. I'm going to give you the truth at every point in time because you deserve it. And then you can make the best decision for yourself and for your people. Lies get you temporary salvation. Truth gives you ultimate salvation. Is how Halen thinks and deals with, because he is trying to live up to someone else's standards. Most likely, what will happen? Those of you who are here now will hear this, and I plan on mentioning it in the different discords that I at least am a part of, which is Medi's and Peppo's. I joined Peppo's a while ago for Coyote stuff because I loved Coyote. I'm so upset he's not like Coyote would have been perfect for Halen. Halen would have gone to Coyote with this shit, with the FIB shit. He would have done that, and it would have been amazing, in my opinion. But whenever Halen dies, whenever that is, that will either be, next week, 2 weeks, a month from now, whenever it is, I plan on going through all of Halen's backstory, because there's a lot more. There's a lot that no one here knows. No one in the city will ever know. And I've left a little bit of hints at the end of streams, when I get to Tsunami. I've only done it, I think, 3 times, 3 or 4. But there's hints out there. Because to me, it's more interesting that way. You as viewers, it's really weird. I have a twofold. Halen was supposed to be a support character. Halen was not supposed to be a main character. Halen was just supposed to help stories move along, giving them information, giving them pretty much anything you can think of. And for me, I also wanted viewers to be in suspense of a couple things. Because for me, that is when I enjoy it the most. When I cannot get not the right music for this. Not the right music whatsoever. This one's a little better. As a viewer, having incomplete information makes you have to start guessing and start trying to predict and seeing if your predictions are right or not. Fred, with his entire prediction from that little screenshot and just the holy fucking shit, I got it, was one, unintentional, and was something I thought I had removed and I did not, and it was just like, God fucking damn it. Because that was from the first draft of the web. I had since learned of something called tags in Obsidian and started using that instead, and forgot to remove doctors, even though all the doctors have the doctor tag. They're all there. I also think it's really funny that there's a lot of people Halen's close to that aren't on the web at all, for various reasons. But for a viewer and for the RPer, being able to get that, to feel that vindication, or that like, I called it, I got it right, is such an amazing feeling. And while, yeah, it hurt a little bit just basically being called an asshole and a bitch and all that stuff, you know. Oh, it does, 100%. The other thing for me is failure is what drives story forward. Success is not. You are too successful, it is boring. You need to fail. And so I failed a little earlier than I was hoping to. But in the end, it probably will turn better. I think the greatest point for those of you in here, I will let you in on a secret. No, I won't. No, I won't. I just realized I think it is better for you all. I think it is more interesting. It would remove some mystery or some thought processes. And I don't want to do that. Yeah. And I'm also one of those people who likes revealing hidden stuff and like secrets and things. And like people being like, as I'm sure some of you have experienced, you work on something and you want validation for doing it. And I have a really sinking suspicion that part of the validation isn't going to happen. Which, you know, I'll get over it. I'll 100% get over it. This is a fun thing. This is to be enjoyed. And while, yes, the idea of losing Halen already hurts and is kind of sad for me, I very much like Peppo's idea of how he approaches RP and as well as Demoke. If you have ever seen like Beverly Brecker, he played him, and it is, if it makes for good RP, I will lose every single time. If the scenario would be better or the scene would be better if my character dies, then he will die. That's it. What do I need to do to make this scene better for everyone? Not for me. I am not a main character. I have a feeling it was only 2 or 3 days off from being found out anyways, to be honest. I gave it a week. I gave it the week before December, or like a couple days before the meeting, the planned like scavenger hunt happens. Before it would have been found out. It would have given me more time, but at the same time, right now, for next week, Halen will not be coming to the city very often. He's going to come in just to check, come in for a couple things here and there just to make sure everyone's okay. This was already planned before yesterday, before like at the beginning of this week, to make things work out the way I need them to. Fred has to come out instead. He just has to. Desperately he needs to. There's so many issues happening if Fred is kept, is not played. And as much as I love playing Halen, Fred is a very different person. I can be a little bit more silly with him because Halen is way too serious of a fucking person. He will make some jokes, but they're very rare. Doesn't laugh almost ever. He takes everything serious because this is a serious job he's on. Fred is very different. Fred is a clown that's not a clown in a way. Fred is going to be very, very fun. He was enjoyable to play for like the 3 hours I played him last time. He basically already got invited to be like, hey, if you ever need car stuff done, call me. I'll give you some free shit. I'm just like, is this how it works? God damn. This is so much different than Halen. But yeah. So with that, I'm probably calling it for the day. So I don't think I'm gonna stream tonight. When I get back. Also, you can tell Fred he fucking nailed every single aspect of, like, of everything. Like, though Halen, to be clear, Halen is not Whisper. I'm going to tell you all that right now. Halen is the one who gets the information for Whisper. That is your only hint. And it means absolutely fucking nothing to any of you, and it's amazing. Here's a question. Again, more questions, less answers. And I find that so good. So interesting. Makes you fucking think. AK's answer, or a question that he wanted to ask before, would have had an interesting answer. And I think is the only way part of it is going to ever be revealed to the city. Thank you. Eliza's amazing. She's so good. And again, the hilarious part is Halen got Eliza to, like, it was thought like, oh, Eliza would actually be a pretty good person to get some information from. And that has been his single greatest point of information ever, is Eliza. So good. And like the morph and the change that's happened from that, as well as like her just being like, yeah, we need a change. And I don't think it got recognized until just then. Eliza is like Halen in almost every way. It's gonna have some interesting consequences. But with that being said, we are going to go ahead and raid Kalia because that was amazing. Yeah. And yeah, again, thank you guys so much. Valor, again, thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate it so much, and I really hope things keep going like this. But until next time, which will probably be Saturday or Sunday, have a good one. Bye.